I just got into judo by accident. I moved from Ukraine when I was 9. So I was just this little fat kid running around, like 10 years old, just causing trouble. And my parents were like, "Hey, we got to get into a sport." And our friends actually owned a judo school in Philadelphia, where my parents live. And they're like, "Give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't like it." So I gave it a shot and just kind of fell in love with it right away. I mean, I got to throw people around, so that was always a good time. Obviously, my coach, he's a huge inspiration. He achieved so much in his career. He won a medal. He's been to 5 Olympic Games, 4 as an athlete, 1 as a coach. I mean, just that in itself, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. And my parents are a big inspiration too, because they came over to this country as immigrants, and my dad started a business from nothing. So I think a little bit of both kind of get me going. Like any athlete will tell you, there's just days where you just want to get out of bed and you're tired, and either you had like a long day before where you practice 4 times a day, and just my coach, he's very good about keeping in contact with us. So if, say, he does see something that I might not be at practice the next day because I'm tired, he'll call me up and he'll kind of be like, "Hey man, listen, you should just come by and just hang out." And then he'll get me to the dojo, and then he'll be like, "Oh, why don't you do a round or two?" And then I'll do a round or two, and then it gets going. So he's very good at just kind of reading us as athletes, because he's been there, So that's the great thing about having a coach that's experienced all this. Any athlete, I'm sure there's no, if an athlete ever tells you that there's not days where he's like doesn't want to do it, he's lying. Everybody has days where they're just like, "Man, I just want to stay in bed and do nothing." Yeah. I actually just got asked this question the other day by CBS, and I was like, everybody. Really though, it's the Olympics, so everyone that's there is like the best at their sport. Mm-hmm. I think if I had to pick one athlete out of everybody at the Olympics to meet, it would have to be Lionel Messi. I'm like a huge soccer fan, so it would be awesome to meet him, because I follow his career, and he's just such a great player. It would be awesome, and he's almost my age too, so it'd be cool to talk to him. We actually, for warm-ups at our club, we play football, like American football, called like dojo football, because it's almost like our dojo is pretty big, so it's almost like indoor football. So I'll probably pick that, because I think that's something I would be like really good at, because we play every night, and it gets sometimes like the warm-up is more competitive than the practice itself. So I think that would be a good Olympic sport. It gets exciting. Well, first thing I'd do is definitely go home and see my parents, because they're just they've been so supportive, so I definitely want to spend quality time with them hopefully before I become an overnight celebrity, because there's never been a gold in judo, right? So to be the first American to win gold in anything, we love gold medals. So yeah. I think it's great. I think it's a cool site, and it's cool too, because you have so many athletes there. It's cool what you guys are doing too, by the way. I'm 100% behind you, because I think that's awesome.